back on the Good Morning Artesia radio show. And time for Chamber Chat. Are you Chamber Chat today?
I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah, okay.
We are an office of two today, so we divided and conquered. That way we could have the doors open.
An office of two.
Yes,
okay.
Myself and Coxie.
I got my car show.
Oh, good.
Deal came in the mail yesterday.
Yay. You know what? We had someone bring one in yesterday and register their car already, and I thought, oh my gosh, I think they just went out on Friday.
Yeah, well, when I was setting up the camera for you guys, you were in there having a envelope stuffing party.
Yeah, so that was Thursday.
That was Thursday, yeah. So.
They went, and then I think we finished them the rest of that day, and then Friday I took them to the post office. So that's quick that you already got it yesterday.
Yeah.
Yay.
Came in yesterday, so.
We have lots of people signed up already.
I got my light bulb fixed.
Good.
So now I got to work on the seat covers and the dent.
Oh, there's a dent.
Yeah, little tiny little door ding on the passenger side.
There's one of those little things that screw on and then it goes.
Thinking about it, but then I'll make it worse. So that's why I need to find a professional.
Oh.
Somebody that actually knows what they're doing.
How much pressure to pull.
Yeah.
I get that.
Do that right. And look, mine is not any vehicle of any significance at all. It's mostly sentimental value. But,
it's fun, though.
But there are people that are very serious about the cars they collect.
Yes, sir.
And those are the ones you really want to come and see at the car show. So
yes.
What are the dates?
April 1st and 2nd.
Okay.
So the first is really just going to be a parade cruise thing. And then the second will be the actual show all day, 9 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be set up at Heritage Plaza, 4th Street, Roselawn, Western Bank, all in that area, kind of like we have in the past. We'll have food trucks down Texas, kind of right there in the middle with like a cute little food court to eat at. So people come hang out. There's going to be kid stuff in Heritage Walkway.
Okay.
I believe like face painting, and I think they're trying to get a couple other things going on over there.
Okay.
So it's just going to be a fun family day.
And on Friday night, you mentioned the parade. So how is that all configured?
So in the past, they've done a cruise, and they usually would start like Heritage Plaza, go up Main Street to, I feel like it's all the way up to the Kmart Church, Harvest.
Do you think?
I'm sorry. Kmart.
We have a Kmart church and a Walmart church.
Yes.
Do you think we really should say that?
I know. I'm sorry. Harvest Fellowship. They would go up Main Street to Harvest Fellowship.
That's funny.
Turn around in their parking lot or turn around in the street or whatever, and then come back.
Uh-huh.
Well, this year they wanted it to be more of a parade.
Mm-hmm.
So we did get permission from the city to block off streets, and they're going to actually start it from Bulldog Bowl, kind of like most parades in Artesia. So it will be a little more structured. They'll all be able to stay together versus in the past when it's just a cruise, so they have to abide by stop signs and traffic lights and all the things, whereas now we're going to block it off just for them to come through, and so there's not going to be big gaps in there and random cars turning onto Main in between, things like that. So I think it's going to be fun, but and the other reason they wanted to start it going east instead of west is because of the sunset.
Yep.
And the folks driving the vehicles were always, and I didn't even think of this, but they said they were terrified that a little kid would jump out in front of their car or run across the street or whatever.
Yep.
The sun's straight in your face and you just can't see them. So now coming east first, the sun will be behind them. So it'll be fun. I'm excited. So Bulldog Bowl down to 2nd Street right there by La Fonda. They'll hang a left, go around the roundabout right there by Hotel Artesia, come back to Main, and then go up to 7th. So, and after 7th, it's going to be just open. If they want to circle back around and come park for the night at Heritage Plaza, they're welcome to. If they want to keep cruising up down Main, that's fine. They'll have to abide by traffic laws after that. But but it'll be fun. So we're encouraging people to come sit between the blocks of 7th and 2nd to watch this, because then they'll get to see it kind of twice.
Going in opposite directions, yeah. Well, that's because some of the folks with the cars may not want to cruise when there's other people out there on the street. So they may participate in the parade and then go park it.
Yes.
Knowing that that's a more controlled environment.
Yeah.
But then there's a bunch that say, we got them to drive them, so we're going to continue to drive after the parade is over.
And some of them will go park at different spots around Main Street just so people can stop by and look at them and talk about it and, all the things. So, that's definitely, we're excited. I think it's going to be really fun this year. Like I said, we've got a lot of registrations already. The form went out Friday, the physical form, but artesiachamber.com, there's a button that it shows the main event car show and cruise, like the logo pops up. It says Artesia Events. And you just click on that and the registration is all online, or if you want a paper form, you're more than welcome to print one out from the website as well.
Okay.
So we've got it all up there. You can even pay online. It's only $25 per car.
Okay.
So it's really inexpensive. That's just to help us pay for the marketing, help us pay for, T-shirts and things like that. Because we did get a cool T-shirt this year. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun.
There it goes. I clicked so let's see. I've the website.
There we are.
Okay. So if you're watching online, we have the website up on the screen right now. If you're listening to the radio, you have no clue what we're talking about. So there it is, right?
Yep.
Main Street.
Main event, car show and cruise, right there in the middle.
So when we click on that.
This is like Artesia Events, and then scroll down a little bit, and there it is right there. We have like all of our events on there.
Okay. So do I click on there or click on more info?
I don't know.
They both go to the same place?
I think they both go to the same place, yes.
Okay. Main event, there's the logo. Car show and cruise, there's the schedule. Spectators are free.
Yes, they are.
Okay. Period dress attire is encouraged.
For people that register.
Okay.
So like if your car's the 1960s, we're encouraging you to dress for the 60s or 70s or whatever.
So what would the 90s be?
Ooh, Gene.
Huh?
Let's see.
What would the 90s be? Early 90s. Or mid 90s.
Mid 90s.
Yeah.
I feel like jean jacket, which I'm wearing today.
What you have now.
I know. Kind of what we have on now. I don't know if the 90s had a specific style.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was just.
If you say the 80s, people think of fluorescent colors, neons,
crimped hair,
shoulder pads,
which those are also back.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
90s bodysuits, which are also back.
Okay.
Bell-bottom jeans kind of came back for a minute.
70s.
I know that's 70s, but they came back in the 90s a little bit, and then they're back again.
Okay. But
like, oh my gosh.
What did you see?
No, I'm seeing these things. There was oh, I remember. They were like stretchy kind of they were nice pants, but they were like leggings, and then they had a stirrup underneath the heel.
Okay.
And those are also back. I think like H&M has them or something. I'm just like, I feel like the 90s are back.
The 90s.
You could just wear current clothing that you have and you would be period dressed for your car.
Let's see. 60s. Everybody should dress like Austin Powers.
Yeah. Was he 60s or 70s?
Well,
more like 60s.
60s.
Like flowers and.
Yep. Watch it. Look up on YouTube.
So then what was
Laugh In?
Okay.
The TV show Laugh In.
Okay.
That might give you an idea of what the
60s.
The hip people wore in the 60s.
And like a braid. You had to have like one braid right here.
Okay.
I think for the girls.
All right.
Daisies. Those were a big thing.
You might if you're going to put period requests that people wear period, we might put some style guides.
Oh, Ooh.
Here's what guys wore in the 60s. Here's what girls wore in the 60s. Here's your 70s styles guide. Here's your 80s styles guide. Your 50s style guide. And then people could see if they dress up like that.
Yeah.
So
I think it's just fun. Some of the people that have, 1950s, they'll wear their cute poodle skirts and things like that. So saddle Oxfords and whatever. But
sure.
So I think it's just some of them do it, and that's fun.
Okay. But there is a form that you can download. Mm-hmm. There's the flyer, and then the form, and then it's $25 per vehicle.
Yes.
And pay by credit card, pay by check, pay by one of these awful
Vamoose.
Vamoose people.
You can pay by Vamoose, or you can pay online at artesiachamber.com.
Okay.
As well.
All right. So that's where you go.
We just, however you need to pay, cash, check, credit card, Venmo.
Mm-hmm. Now, I noticed they've got decades awards from the 20s through the 70s, so they'll probably be awarding vehicles from those time periods. Okay.
And the people who are the participants in the show are the ones who will be voting.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. So
they'll get a ballot. You'll get a ballot when you come in and to the registration booth. Mm-hmm. A little welcome pack that has ballots in it. It's going to have all kinds of fun other little things in there, which we're still gathering and all of that. But
sure,
we're excited. It's going to be a fun show. It's been 2 years since they've been able to have it, mm-hmm. and we're really excited to bring it back. We're excited that the car club involved us in it, as well as Artesia Main Street.
Right.
So we're all kind of collaborating because car club people know car shows. Mm-hmm. Artesia Chamber and Artesia Main Street know events. So with our combined knowledge, mm-hmm. we've come up with this event that is it's going to be a ton of fun.
It is, and folks need to look forward to it. April 1st and 2nd. First is the cruise and the parade, mm-hmm. and then the actual displayed show of cars will be on Saturday.
On Saturday from 9 to 3, Heritage Plaza. Come downtown.
Now there's other stuff going on that weekend.
Yes.
So
there's so much going on that weekend.
So why don't we take a break?
Okay.
And then we'll come back and talk about some of the other things going on. Is that okay? All right.
Sir.
We're back. Chamber Chat will continue here on KSVP in just a moment.